A visit to the water park. There is a new water park in town. We go there on the first day of summer. It has pools and water slides. There are sprinklers too. The slides are scary at first. After the first ride, we love the water slides. The sprinklers are cool on hot days. One of the pools makes its own waves. All the kids try to surf the waves. It is really fun. The water park can be very crowded. There are many kids and adults, but they do not allow pets. We really like the ice cream at the snack bar. They also sell pop and donuts. We all love the new water park. Important. Important. Police. Police. Police officer. Police officer. Healthy. Healthy. Safe. Safe. Safety. Safety. Learn. Learn. Teacher. Teacher. Scientist. Scientist. Family. Family. Take care. Take care. Clothes. Clothes. Bus driver. Bus driver. Cashier. Cashier. Firefighter. Firefighter. We are important. We are important. Doctors are important. They keep us healthy. Police officers are important. They keep us safe. Firefighters are important. They help people. Teachers are important. They help us learn. Scientists are important. They learn new things to help us. Bus drivers are important. They get us places safely. Cashiers are important. They let us buy food and clothes. Families are important. They take care of us. We all are important. Grandfather. Grandfather. Anyone. Anyone. Type. Type. Catches the eye. Catches the eye. Open-minded. Open-minded. Active. Active. Young. Young. Trapped. Trapped. Easy. Easy. Weak. 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 Meat. 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 Almost. Almost. Incredibly. Incredibly. Sociable. Sociable. I love my grandfather. I love my grandfather. I love my grandfather more than anyone in the world. He's not the type of person that would catch your eye, but when you meet him, you'll see why I feel the way I do. Unlike other people his age, he is very open-minded. You would think that he's a young person trapped in an old person's body. I find it very easy to talk to him about almost anything. He's always got a good piece of advice for me. He's incredibly sociable and loves meeting new people. He's also very active for someone his age. Brave. Brave. Sensible. Sensible. Honest. Honest. Man. Man. Men. Men. Child. Child. Children. Children. Victory. Victory. Soldier. Soldier. Defeat. Defeat. Battle. Battle. War. War. Enemy. enemy, foot, foot, feet, feet, shoe, shoe, shoes, shoes, a true hero, a true hero. Sometime in the 12th century, there lived an incredibly brave and sensible man named Salahuddin. It was a time of war between men of different religions. Salahuddin led the Muslim soldiers against their enemies and managed to defeat them at the Battle of Hattin in 1187 and freed Jerusalem. Crowds of Muslims gathered to cheer their victory. The war continued for many years. Still, Salahuddin remains in history as a supporter of the Muslim culture, as a great leader, and as an honest man whose careful plans and many skills won the respect even of his most famous enemy.
Summit, summit, volcano, volcano, unique, unique, combination, combination, sadness, sadness, happiness, happiness, stylish, stylish, delicious, delicious, magical, magical,
breathtaking, breathtaking, sparkling, sparkling, attractive, attractive, wheat, wheat, field, field, hill, hill, Auvernay, a magical combination. Auvernay. Have you ever stood on the summit of a volcano? Can you imagine yourself standing on one in France? In the Auvernay volcanic region, one of the most beautiful regions in France, you can experience the unique volcanic landscape and much more. Last year I visited the region and on the first day I climbed a dormant volcanic peak. The view from top was simply breathtaking. The sky was bright blue and all around I saw mountain chains, rolling green hills and a sparkling city. The volcanoes aren't the only attraction, however. There are many other interesting places to see, but what I enjoyed most was walking around the town, admiring the architecture and browsing the antiques. Amazing, amazing, beautiful, beautiful, beauty, beauty, fishing, fishing, scuba diving, scuba diving, leisurely, leisurely, perfect, perfect, island, island, experience, experience, thrill, thrill, invitation, invitation, good impression, good impression, satisfactory, satisfactory, immediately, immediately, arrangement, arrangement, Farasan Island, Farasan Island. Last month we went on a weekend break to Farasan Island on the recommendation of my best friend. What an amazing place! It's off the southern coast of Jizan province, and it's a perfect location for scuba diving. Farasan doesn't have a wide range of accommodation, so it's necessary to book ahead of time. We stayed at the Farasan Hotel and were certainly very satisfied with the service. We arrived on Friday evening and immediately went to visit a beautiful old mosque. The following day I felt like staying in bed till late and having a leisurely breakfast. But my friend had made accommodation for us to use a fishing boat to go scuba diving, so we got up bright and early. admiring, admiring, agreement, agreement, traditions, traditions, read, 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 stone, stone, marble, marble, architecture, architecture, overwhelming, overwhelming, impressive, impressive, wonderful, wonderful, trip, trip, weekend, weekend, city center, city center, a trip to Medina, a trip to Medina. Last weekend I went with my family on a short trip to Medina to visit its many attractions. We stayed in a hotel in the city center and we had an impressive view of the Prophet's Mosque, Masjid al-Nabawi al-Sharif, from our window. During the day we explored the city. Our first stop was, of course, the Prophet's Mosque, where Prophet Muhammad lived and was buried. It was overwhelming for my children to finally visit the city they had read so much about. This amazing stone and marble mosque features 10 minarets and 24 domes and is a wonder of Arabic architecture. On our last day, we just strolled around the city, admiring its beauty. Need, need, desperate, desperate, desperate need, desperate need, electronics, electronics, business, business, rush, rush, nervous, nervous, extreme, extreme, extremely nervous, extremely nervous, robbery, robbery, hold up, hold up, security, security, shout, shout, shoot, shoot, sheet, sheet,
hide, hide, treasure, treasure, hidden treasure, hidden treasure.
Two men from the USA were in desperate need of money and decided to turn to crime to solve their financial difficulties. After thinking about it for a while, they concluded that their best bet would be to hold up an electronics store, as the security there would not be too tight. If everything went well, they would move on to bigger businesses like supermarkets, and why not even banks. On the day of the robbery, the two men felt extremely nervous, as this was going to be their first attempt at armed robbery. Nonetheless, they decided to go through with their plan. The robbers rushed into the store, and as they were waving their revolvers around, the first one shouted to the terrified assistant and customers, "Nobody move or we shoot." Unfortunately, when his nervous partner moved, the first robber immediately shot him.
Annual, annual, monthly, monthly, daily, daily, satisfied, satisfied, happy, happy, proud, proud,
Participants, participants, fan, 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 map, map, town, town, city, city, Treasure hunt in Mexico. Treasure hunt in Mexico. Every year, my best friend invites me to visit him in Sandoval, Mexico, and take part in the annual treasure hunt he organizes. The participants are all friends and relatives who spend 3 days searching the town for the hidden items. We are given a list of instructions with only vague clues of what we are supposed to look for, and a map so we don't get lost in the town. You might be wondering why he does this year after year. Well, he won lots of money in a competition 4 years ago, making him very rich, and he happily shares his good fortune with his friends. Fruit. Fruit. Season. Season. Seasonal fruits. Seasonal fruits. Plate. Plate. Spoon. Spoon. Fork. Fork. Brain. Brain. Heart. Heart. Kidney. Kidney. Diet. Diet. Meal. Meal. Dessert. Dessert. Bicycle. Bicycle. Ride. Ride. Riding a bicycle. Riding a bicycle. Japanese people are famous for living long and healthy lives. They have one of the lowest rates of obesity in the world, and heart disease is rare. They eat a lot of fresh fish, vegetables, fruit, and tasty soups. Rice is also an important part of most meals. Also, they don't eat very large portions, but lots of small dishes served in separate plates and bowls. Sports are a very important part of Japanese culture, with many different types of martial arts such as sumo wrestling, for example. Other sports such as baseball and golf are also very popular. Wonder. Wonder. Cover. Cover. Discover. Discover. Urgent. Urgent. Important. Important. Required. Required. Past. Past. Present. Present. Future. Future.